Oh, anyway, so I am like crazy about this game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like the World Kingdom. Yeah, that's a good game. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like it's a matching game. You know what I mean? But I don't even mind it. I don't mind it at all. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Actually, did watch the two of the episodes of the show called Hostage or whatever, whatnot. And I'm what I'm saying, have to just watch one more episode. You read me? For real though. You know what I'm saying? For real. Anyway. So yeah, I'm glad that Ashley did what I said it was cool. Ashley do whatever, whatnot. Now I'm saying now I only have one more episode to watch on that series or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Yeah, I mean like shoot. And the episodes be going by fast as ever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, yeah, I'm about go ahead and watch King of the Hill. Not saying after this video, you already know what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I'm about do all that or whatever. You know what I mean? And not saying I what I'm saying, I had some cream puffs yesterday. That shit for real though. And that was delicious, you know what I'm saying? I kind of read the ingredients or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And it was you know what I'm saying, it didn't hurt my body or nothing like that after I ate it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I still drink some water behind it, you know what I mean? Because they have a lot of sugar up in it. I already know that. That shit for real though. But yeah, it was cool. School is over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I can't eat them cheeses because, that hurt my body. That hurt my, and oh my goodness, I can't do that. I mean, I could bear the pain, that's it, but still, nah, I'm good. For real though. But anyway, yeah, now I'm about go ahead and just make and chill or whatever whatnot, you know what I mean? I already know I have a class day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean shoot, it's this this is really good or whatever whatnot, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I mean shoot. Yeah, it was I'm just having a lot of fun doing classes and all that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Interacting with people, shit, having conversations, you know what I mean? Up there just you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean dude, what's up? It's you know what I'm saying? It's we're not actually there to just look at each other. You be for real though. That'd be crazy. We was just there to look at each other. Just me selling, just actually just stare, like we just staring at a movie or something. You feel me? For real though. I mean, yeah, that'd be crazy. Be crazy as ever. You feel me? For real though. But, yeah, I mean, shoot. Yeah, I mean, this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these days, it's something else or whatever. But, shoot. We get drunk, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's always a good thing. You feel me? Always. You feel me? Every time, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah. I'm you know what I'm saying? But they're just doing my thing or whatever. Making sure I, keep on, brushing my teeth and all that. You know, shit, for real though, you know what I mean? And, yeah, so, it's I'm spoiling myself, you know what I mean? I mean, by doing it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For real. It's I'm spoiling my skin too, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? In a good way. You feel me? For real though. I mean, I'm sorry. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue on doing it, you know what I'm saying? Especially my hair. My hair, my mustache, and my beard. You know what I mean? For real though. And I'm gonna continue on doing that for real. You know what I'm saying? Because what? I mean shoot, I'm always end up doing that. Or whatever and whatnot, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway. So Yeah, I mean, like, my teacher never gave up on me. Not saying she never gave up on me, not even once. You know what I mean? For real though. So she not giving up on me. I'm not gonna give up on her. You feel me? For real though. And that I'm just being real about that. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, I'm telling you, I'm serious. I'm serious as ever. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, you know what I mean? All between the years, she never gave up on me. Not even once. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, so like, yeah, I'ma like, go ahead and like, you know what I'm saying? I just like accept her, like, invitation to the, like, like, well, the invitation that she, like, actually, like, gave me to, like, um, go with them to the football game or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? For real though. Yeah, I accept that. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, like, shoot, I mean, like, that's what's up. Shoot, I don't know when I may be hollering out. You know what I mean? But shoot, I already know that. I remember I went to a like baseball game hollering out like, basketball words or stuff like that. I'm like, that was crazy. I'm like, yeah, defense. Defense. I'm like, snap. I'm like, what? This ain't no. I'm just on there tripping. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. But yeah, I like, found out like, the right words in baseball when I went to that game or whatever when you know what I mean? For real though. But with football, I don't know which words I'm gonna be saying. Not saying, I mean, I don't know which chance I'm gonna be, like, up there screaming out or whatever when you know what I mean? And that shit, that shit, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Be like, yeah. Be like, be like, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I might say that or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to say over there. You know what I mean? But soon, I mean, like, yeah, man. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna say over there, though. Not saying when I'm, like, in the middle of watching, like, the game or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real, though. Anyway, so. Yeah, I'm not like, doing that or whatever when you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so when I like, right after like, I go like, swimming or whatever and like, you know what I'm saying, at this place or whatever when you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about like, the football game because like well I'm gonna swim at the stadium board, like that'd be crazy. I'm pretty sure they don't have a pool over there. You feel me? For real though. I'm talking about my Olympics or whatever when that's it. After that, I'm gonna have to like, re-moisturize my skin and all that, you feel me? For real though. Because I'm not gonna be ashy. No. I might do it when I get home or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Or I might end up doing it there. So, for real though, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna have to like, find somewhere where I could like, do that or whatever when you know what I mean? For real though, I mean like to, yeah, that's it because like I can't, dude, I'm not gonna mistreat my skin. You know what I'm saying? I mean like, yeah, I remember I used to mistreat my skin because I didn't know how to like take care of it or another, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean like so and like yeah, it always like, end up being like scaly and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm like that was crazy. That was crazy as ever. You feel me? For real though. I'm gonna make sure that I don't like, I don't let it look like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean like shoot, that be something or whatever. I mean, well, because like that was like, something that's crazy or whatsoever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real, you know what I mean? Don't wanna have it all dry and stuff. You up there, in a pain and nothing but pain. You feel me? For real, but anyway, so I'ma just like, make sure that I like, keep this up or whatever when I, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta do. I always do that, you feel me? For real though. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notification so you can see my next upload and my next post. And to make sure I make it on tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.